Doing a little testing of live stream and local recording. So at this point, Jay, I'm going to ask you to start the recording on your OBS.
Hmm.
I've also done that. And
Yeah.
at this point, we are both live streaming and recording locally on our OBSs. And I'm going to do a little, at this point, we'll sync everything together. Okay.
Hmm.
So, how was your day today? How much of it did you spend on trying to set up live streams, Jay?
Basically 70% of the
Yeah.
entire day.
Which is exactly how it is when you're doing something completely new and as complicated and intricate as live streaming. So
Hmm.
many moving parts, but we're getting there slowly. So I think it's going to be good. Okay, so let's do
Yes.
just like 5 minutes test.
Hmm. Hmm.
So we are in Roblox Studio. We have a new experience. At this point, you have already watched my Roblox for Beginners 1 hour long course, either on YouTube or Udemy, and you are watching this afterwards. So you now know the basics of the program. And we've done a little tiny bit of scripting, which I made super easy for you. And you don't really understand the code, maybe a little part of it, maybe. So we're going to go from there.
Hmm.
Okay. So, Jay, let's add in a little block right in front of our spawn location so that we
Hmm.
can do stuff to it. And
Yeah.
let's just make it a good square so we can there you go. So now you're already using the properties panel here and not doing
Hmm.
it manually, because it's much easier to do it that way because you got a lot more precision, right? And you got
Yes.
three values, and those are in all three directions. As you can see on the user interface, you can see red, green, and blue. So that we can do by dragging right now, or we can just go into the size. So maybe we can set the size to something like I don't know, 10. Can we make it exactly like as big as the spawn plate?
Yeah.
Perfect, there we go. And yeah, we can place it there, and we can give it some color, for example.
Hmm.
So there we also have the brick color that you're choosing instead of two different ways of doing the exact same thing, right? You got it
Yes.
up there in the menu when you're starting out because it's easy. Later on, when you've become more of an expert, you can do it directly in the properties panel. So every object inside of Roblox, or a block or a part, let's call it, has different properties that Jay is changing right now. We got brick color, we got cast shadow, we got a bunch of different things. Now, let's do something perhaps that maybe is one of the easiest things to do, which
Hmm.
is set that right there and then make it so that we can code after 5 seconds exactly. This
Hmm.
color changes from really red to some other color. You can
Hmm.
also zoom in on the text. That would be great so we can see it much larger.
Yeah. Hold on.
There we go. Awesome. So I'm going to also, as you code, I'm going to try to explain a little part of it as well. So we got local part equals script.parent. That already is probably looking a little bit scary to you. Don't worry about understanding that just yet. I can promise you that by the end of these sessions, you will understand all of it. The reason we're doing that is because in Roblox Studio, we have parts, blocks, spheres, whatever. That you see. In the code, we must have a way of referencing that object to be able to do stuff within it. And the first line is doing that. We're saying, hey, we're going to do stuff to the part, like change the properties from this color to this color. We need a way to reference, we need a way to call this part something. What are we going to do? Let's call that part. And we could have called that Jay. We could have called that my name. We could have called that, I don't know, Jim Carrey, for all we care. It could be anything, but it should probably be something that makes sense. So we are calling that part on the first line. Right. So there you go. So maybe Jay, if we like keep it super simple,
Hmm.
and we go like, let's take away the comments for now, because I think that we're
Hmm.
assuming these are like 9-year-old kids that have just completed my course, right? So I think
Hmm.
even this can be a little bit too much. So if you can remove the line on the code, yeah, the comment rather, and then you
Hmm.
can remove also the three last lines for now.
Hmm.
And let's just do this. Let's just do part dot brick color and change that directly. So now we're basically saying that part is a part and it has properties and it has a brick color, which we set to be really red. Now we're saying take the brick color of part and equal that to something different. For example, cyan. So if we run this now without the weight, let's see what happens. So on the place, we actually have, oh, it actually turned cyan. So we did that immediately. So you couldn't even see that it was red because it was immediately turned to red. Now let's cause a little bit of a delay so we can see it changing. And for that, we can, of course, add a little wait function. We can just do wait like that. Yeah, it's even easier. Maybe do 4 seconds. And then we see it red at first, and then it changes. So this is like one of the cool things you can do that's not really maybe useful just yet. It's pretty dumb and simple, but this is how you actually start changing stuff using code. And that's what we are going to look at a lot in these sessions. So I think we can stop the live stream now. So we can stop the recording in OBS on both of our sides.
Yeah.
And we can also stop the live stream. If you're watching us, I actually see already someone on Twitch watching us. Hey, Twitch viewer. We're going to be back in just a couple of minutes. This was just a test, so stay tuned. We'll be back for about